Imagine if you could instantly silence anxiety, dial down stress, and walk into any situation with bulletproof confidence. What would that change for you? What if I told you the real secret isn't something complicated, but a simple, science-backed trick to reprogram your nervous system and rewire your brain for unstoppable success? Doctors are stunned by how effective this is, and today I'm revealing the exact process right here on the Growth Mindset Project. If you crave more strategies to elevate your mindset, nervous system, and unlock your full potential, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell right now. You won't want to miss what's coming next. Let's dive right in. So what does it actually take to reprogram your nervous system? When your nerves fire up before a big event, how do you shift from fight-or-flight mode into power and poise? At age 20, I was constantly overwhelmed, anxious, paralyzed by every high-stakes moment. Fast forward to my early 30s and I learned to master my reactions. That transformation unlocked multi-million-dollar opportunities, and it all comes down to a handful of strategic rules anybody can use to rewire their brain and nervous system. The first step is deceptively simple, but absolutely vital. Prepare. Don't just walk in and hope for the best. Own your moment before it even begins. I make it my mission to be the most prepared person in any room I step into. That means knowing what I want from a meeting, outlining key points, and rehearsing how I'll communicate them. Preparation isn't just about gathering information. It's the foundation of rewiring your nervous system out of anxiety and into anticipation and even excitement. Early in my career, I learned this from observing high-performing professionals who seem to never crack under pressure. I worked closely with a senior tech executive who, without fail, walked into every client meeting with notes, agendas, and an unshakable plan. Watching her, I realized that preparation wasn't about being perfect. It was about controlling the controllables. That's what high achievers do. They carve out as little as 15 minutes to look up everyone attending the meeting, study social media profiles and LinkedIn, Google for relevant news, and clarify their own objectives. This simple act doesn't just arm you with information, it rewires your brain through repetition and focus, training your nervous system to expect and handle success. When you don't prepare, every encounter feels like a test you haven't studied for. That spikes stress and wires your brain to expect failure. But when you adopt this mindset of preparedness, you install a calming feedback loop. You tell your mind, "I've got this," and your nervous system responds in kind. But here's the next secret to really reprogram your nervous system. Forget the myth that you need some elaborate multi-step ritual to get in the zone. So many people convince themselves that unless they meditate, repeat affirmations, drink a special latte, and wear lucky socks, they're not ready. Let me set the record straight. While routines are comforting, you are not dependent on them. The truth? The work you put in daily builds a reservoir of readiness. You can tap into competence at any moment, regardless of whether you completed your elaborate routine. By challenging that dependency, you empower your brain to build permanent, automatic confidence, not just ritual-based confidence. If you convince yourself everything is inherently hard, you prime your whole system, body and mind, to prove you right. You end up entering situations feeling defeated before you've begun, and your nervous system amps up the panic. Instead, train yourself to see challenge as opportunity. Notice how people who are magnetic don't complain about how hard everything is. They talk about new approaches and interesting challenges. By breaking the ritual dependency and shifting your language, you condition your emotional brain to expect and handle success. If you're getting value so far in how to reprogram your nervous system, let me know by smashing that like button and drop a comment with the biggest trigger for your nerves. Your insights and questions help us help you better. Coming back to the rules, here's one that changed my entire outlook. Remember that no one mistake, no one awkward moment will blow the deal or ruin your life. Everyone slips up, fumbles words, makes missteps. The essential thing is how you respond. I'll never forget freezing mid-presentation, delivering an hour-long talk in 10 terrified minutes, and feeling like the whole room witnessed my failure. Sure, it felt mortifying in the moment, but the world didn't end. My career didn't tank. I grew from it. This rule rewires your nervous system by breaking the link between mistake and catastrophe. Instead of panic, you learn resilience. The more you live by this rule, the more your nervous system de-escalates during high tension and lets your authentic self handle the situation. When you remind yourself, no one thing can sink me, I can always recover, you literally lay down new neural pathways for courage and bounce back. It's a radical act of self-kindness, one that your nervous system remembers the next time you're in the hot seat. Another powerful trick to reprogram your nervous system? Strategic stillness. In chaos, most people react by fidgeting, tapping feet, shifting, playing with jewelry, as their anxiety leaks out physically. But the true power comes from pausing. When a meeting gets tense or situations spiral, anchor yourself by doing nothing. Don't talk to fill silences. Don't rush to fix discomfort. Just plant yourself, breathe, and let your presence signal calm. Stillness is your secret weapon for instantly dialing down nervous system chaos and signaling strength to everyone around you. Even if you don't know what to say or do, holding your ground silently shows confidence and gives your brain space to catch up and respond wisely. Here's your quick reminder at the halfway point. If you're finding this valuable and want more tools to reprogram your nervous system for top performance, make sure you like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. It helps us bring this life-changing content to more growth-minded people like you. Let's keep going. There's one more counterintuitive, science-backed principle to rewire your brain. Don't take everything so seriously. Yes, there are crucial milestones and deadlines, but injecting humor or warmth into high-pressure situations is a nervous system hack that builds instant rapport, reduces everyone's anxiety, and makes you magnetic as a leader. When you invite people to share wins at the start of a meeting, sprinkle in lightheartedness, or even decorate your workspace for the season, you break up social tension. This builds psychological safety for your team. It soothes your nervous system and theirs, unleashing better ideas and performance. The key to all of this is control, controlling what you can and letting go of the need to control everything else. The more you inject your personality and positivity into how you operate, the less space there is for anxiety to root itself in your mind. As your nervous system adapts to these shifts, it starts to recognize every new challenge as a manageable opportunity, rewiring your baseline response from panic to calm, from stress to strategy. Let's pause here. If you're still with me and hungry for more, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you never miss a way to reprogram your nervous system for the next level of growth. By now, you're starting to realize these methods are deceptively simple, but deeply transformative. To reprogram your nervous system and rewire your brain, practice intentional preparation, ditch ritual dependency, normalize mistakes, master stillness in chaos, and refuse to take everything so seriously. Every time you put one of these into action, you are actively flipping the internal switches from anxiety and survival to confidence and creativity. If you're ready for an even deeper dive into mastering your mind, check out our other videos right here on the Growth Mindset Project, and don't forget to ring the bell so you're the first to see every new strategy. Your future self will thank you. See you in the next one.